Well, welcome along to the strategy guide right here, ready for qualifying. Qualifying for the East Asia event of F1 Clash 2024 season going into 2025 in May. There's only probably a handful of GPs left, maybe 6 or 7 potentially. So if you're running out of time to get that season score done, you're going to want to stick around and find out how you can go ahead and get your best results in GP, because that is one of the hardest things to get in F1 Clash, is them big, beautiful GP medals. So what have we got this week then? We have just come off the back of the Australian GP and we've got an Asia Pacific event. It's the Chinese Grand Prix this week and hopefully it's going to be an exciting one as well. So what have we got then for this Asia Pacific event? We have got 3 boosted drivers. We have got David Coulthard, Jenson Button and Lando Norris in Epic, Common and Rare. We've also got the Cyclone, so 1 part this week also boosted. They all receive a massive 20% stat boost, so 20% on top of the stats that you currently have for all drivers and parts that are featured right here. Very interesting indeed. Let's go take a look then. Of course, legendary drivers are boosted, which means legendary drivers are available to use. Now, one of the biggest things we can see straight away down below, look at champion top reward. Epics 840. It's another ×2 rewards for this GP. It's going to be epic, hopefully. That is some big number on the rewards. You can see there 420 for second, 250 for third. It's going to be an incredible GP rewards if somebody can get hold of them. In Contender, you can see it's a lot as well. 340 epics in there. You've got Challenger at 140 if you come first, and Junior at the 50. So pretty big numbers for this event. Dragon Boost, tyre management, overtaking, and I think it's power unit for the Dragon Boost. Now, sponsor tasks, what have we got? So, we got a bit of Jenson Button and Coulthard. Race points, only need to use 1 in Champion. In Contender, it is the same drivers. Level 1 or above, 5 points. In Challenger, it's 4 points if you use Coulthard. And in Junior, Level 1, Mr. Zhou Guanyu, if you use him, and you will gain an extra 3 of the common. That's going to be an interesting one indeed. But the weekend, just so you know, and just so you're prepared, this is how it's looking right here for the weekend as well. Obviously, there's 3 numbers. The first number is for qualifying, middle number opening round, final round is the right-hand number. All level 1s, Zhou Guanyu for Junior, Coulthard for Challenger, and Button for Contender and Champion. So they are your sponsor tasks, and they all equate to race points. That is what's going to be going on at the weekend. So with that, it's time to go ahead and look at the tracks that we're going to get involved in as well. We have got, of course, a trip to Shanghai and China in race number 1. We've got a trip to Baku, Azerbaijan for race number 2. In race number 3, we've got Spain and Barcelona, with race 4 being held at the home of motorsport, the United Kingdom and Silverstone. It is all dry, 0% rain, no extreme temperatures, no 8-lap races. It's 3 lots of 7s and 1 9. So, before we get into the strategy guide, please do remember, hit the like button and subscribe if you are enjoying this. With the season on its way in May, you're going to want all the help as quick as you can. Now, one thing to remember as well, we're going to feature all the boosts that include both of the track stats, and we're going to give you as much information as possible for all 4 of these circuits. Now, in qualifying, if you enter on Wednesday, it is completely random, and you get grouped with players who enter at the same time. On Thursday and Friday, it is more around your own weekend groupings. You'll get similar skilled players, you hope, and also you might get the odd drop in of someone entering late as well. So, let's go and find out your strategy guide for qualifying. This is what we're going to be talking through then. And we're heading off to China for the first race. It is, if you've watched my recent track stat Getting Better video, you know now that track stats are so important. So overtaking drivers at China, you want your best overtaking drivers, really. That is the main one to go to. Max Verstappen's, Alonso's, all very, very good at overtaking. They're some of the drivers you want to have a look at. Remember to check out Norris with a 20% boost, was it, I think. So there's a lot of drivers. Go and have a look who has got the best overtaking in your club, let's call it. Your unlocked drivers, your levels up. You need to go and have a look, and you need to use them. Your setup, though, for your car. Get rid of that balanced setup. Speed, speed, and speed. Go and whack on full speed at China. It's a very straightforward track, and you'll be absolutely fine. Champions and contender, though. Free soft, 4 medium, free soft. It's all about the one-stop. Challenger and junior. It's the same, but the slower compound. 3 medium, 4 hard, 3 medium. A long list of boosts. These boosts feature both overtaking and speed. The two highlighted, Firework and Street Shark, are best round here. But you can also use, if you want to gain both stats, Skull, Eclipse, Taurus, Unstoppable, Eternal Flame, Hex and Warrior all feature both track stats. And then in the top right hand corner, you have got the track map. In blue is where you need to conserve your power units. In yellow is where you're okay to go medium. And in red is where I want you to push with your power unit to try and make some of the overtakes. So that is China, Shanghai. Easy. Nice and easy. What do we got race 2? Baku then. So again, this is all about overtaking drivers. You're probably looking at Lando with the 20%. Again, Alonso, Verstappen, anyone with really good overtaking. Speed setups again. So full speed is ideal. Now this circuit is a little bit more difficult. So instead of going full speed, you might want to add a little bit of qualifying into your setup just to help you start a little bit higher up in the grid. Now that is totally up to you. It can be done with full speed, but just giving you the options that you might want to take. Now the setup, the strategies, free soft, 4 medium, free soft, the one stop in champions and contender. Challenger and junior, you can do the 2-stop, the 2-2-3 and the 3-2-2. It might be that in challenger, you want to do a 3 medium, 4 hard. That is also a pretty good strategy to follow. Same boosts as we've just been through in China, and the top right track map, conserve down that full back straight and attack through most of the other part of the laps. You're going to be fine, but it is a tricky race start here at Baku. Now, setup number 3, strategy number 3, track number 3, it's Spain. And it is a change of setup, change of drivers for this one. Tyre management and cornering is what you're going to be requiring in this one. So you want to go for your tyre management drivers. So again, you're probably going to be looking at someone like Fernando Alonso and even maybe Max Verstappen. Now, Lewis Hamilton is okay with his tyre management. He's pretty decent. You can go ahead and use him. But again, it's not far off the same drivers. But yeah, you're probably going to be looking at Norris, Verstappen, Alonso. Sergio Perez, I think, has very good, decent tyre management too. Now this circuit will be a full cornering setup. You don't need qualifying at this circuit. The race start is very important. Very easy to fly through the positions. That's why you don't need qualifying here. Now in champions and contender, 4 soft, 5 medium, 4 soft. It's nice and easy. Now challenger and junior, you've got the 3-3-3 and you've got the 5 hard, 4 medium, or the 4 medium, 5 hard, whichever way you want to go through it. The boosts. Movember, downforce and self-control are all usable, but the two best ones, Saar and Nazar, some of the best boosts on the game. Top right track map, big blue places to conserve power unit, a lot of attacking. You should be scoring big points in Spain. And then finally, for the final circuit, we are going to United Kingdom. No rain, which is a shock, and it is tyre management again. So we're going to be sticking with the drivers we have already mentioned. Your Alonso's, Verstappen's, Norris with the boost. And also, obviously, remember any of the legends. If Button or Coulthard are good for you, check them as well. But let's have a look. Power unit. No balance setups, no speed setups, no cornering setups. As much power unit as you can get on your setup for Silverstone. The strategy is easy. A free soft 4 medium, 4 medium, free soft in Champions and Contender. And in Challenger and Junior, you've got the 2-2-3, free 2-2. You can also do, like we mentioned previously, a free medium, 4 hard, and the opposite. Now, the boosts are different, of course, this time. Surf, Iron Force, Dead Fast Dragon, Instinct. The 3 best boosts, Butterfly, Pretzel, and Frost. Track map, top right, 4 places to conserve power unit. You can absolutely smash this circuit. It's a bit more difficult for a race start. You can get stuck in turns 1, 2, and 3. But once you pass that, this is a track where you have a significant advantage over the AI. So the Asia Pacific event with ×2 rewards, some big numbers, is ready for action, ready for qualifying with the big Coulthard, Button, Norris, and it was Cyclone, all 20% boosted. That should make for a very interesting week of GP racing. If you've got this far, please let me know down below which drivers are you taking into the event, because it looks like we can use the similar ones across all 4 races. Remember, strategy guide will be out nicely for you on Friday. You're going to get through to the weekend, and you are going to about to achieve your best result of the season. Let's do this.